Nintendo. Nintendo. Who's calling? Oh. Huh. Hello? Yeah, I'm sleeping. Yeah. Yeah, Nintendo. Yep, SNES Classic. I know. Huh? Tonight? How many people are there? How many? I'm on my way right now. Woo! SNES Classic. Come on. Got it! Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Wormys Playhouse, and today we have the 50 millionth episode of the SNES Classic that you have seen today on YouTube, because everyone's doing it, they're all over the place because they're so popular and it's exciting to have. Ooh, it's actually nice and shiny and fresh. But I got my edition of the SNES Classic Edition, which basically everybody knows, you should know, but if you don't, it is basically an emulator that Nintendo made of the original Super Nintendo Entertainment System back in the 90s. And it's got like the best of the SNES games on this little console that they made for you. So basically, I'm just going to talk about the story today of my experience of picking this up. I tried to do the pre-order just like everybody did, you know. I think they put pre-orders up at 2 a.m. one morning, you know. I woke up the next day and boom, bam, pre-orders sold out, can't get it. So, you know, I was assuming that, okay, well, here we go again. Nintendo's going to do the same thing with the NES Classic, where you just couldn't get it. You couldn't get your hands on the NES Classic, it was just impossible. But you know, Nintendo listened to us fans, you know. They heard us, we all cried about it and said, we want more of this. We all want to be able to go into stores and get this. And I think for the most part they delivered, and I think they will continue to deliver. Have faith in Nintendo. Put some faith into Nintendo, because I do. So my buddy Steve, shout out to you Steve, thank you very much. He's my guy on the inside, you know, gotta have that insider knowledge. Well, he just, you know, he works up there, so he gave me a call and said, hey, you know, we got these up here if you want them, you know, people are lining up. Well, yes, I want them, so I rushed right up there. My local Walmart, we did a midnight release. It's it's a big Walmart, it's all indoors, so we got to wait inside. They were handing out tickets at 9 p.m., you know, the night of, so the 3-hour wait. I got there at 8:30, and there was already 8 people ahead of me in line. I was the 9th person in line, and I think they had 28 tickets to give out there. And then apparently, from what I heard, either Best Buy or Target, one of them had like 50 to give out. I mean, they both had plenty to give out. Best Buy, Target, GameStop, you know, our Walmart. Everyone had SNES Classic to give out. So whether or not Nintendo will continue to pump these out, I don't know. I'm sure the majority of these did sell out, but there was a lot more in stores. Remember last time there was like 3 or 5 or whatever. Now there were 28 in my Walmart. Some people had like 50. I heard online some people had like 100 in stores. But so I went and got it, and I sat there for 3 hours. It was kind of a fun experience. You know, I brought my Nintendo Switch. You know, that new RPG, that new golf story just came out. It's a lot like what's that game? Earthbound. It's kind of like that, but with golf. It's really cool. You know, I sat up there and played Golf Story and some other games on my Switch, and you socialize with the people in the store with you who's excited for the same thing that you're excited for. And you just talk to people and, you know, talk about games, what you're excited for, you know, everything. It was a fun experience. With a lot of people, met a lot of new people and friends, and it was just nice to have a community of people to hang out with and socialize. That's what Nintendo's good at. Nintendo's good at bringing people together. I know a lot of people, they give us Nintendo fans, you know, say, oh, you're fanboys, buy anything Nintendo. Well, almost. Not anything, but almost. I'll buy a lot of Nintendo stuff. Yeah, because they're great stuff. We love it. We have a passion for it. And the community that we've built together over the length of time of our lifetimes is amazing. Like, we have pure nostalgia for this system and for Nintendo itself, and we understand that. We appreciate each other. Like, yeah, I get the other system, you know, PlayStation is great, Xbox is it's there, PC, you know, I like playing games on PC too, but Nintendo is like a little niche market. Anyways, let's get to the fun part. We want to see what's inside this. I know you already know, so there's like the box. All the games are on the back. It shows you 21 games, well, it's 20 games plus an additional one. Star Fox 2! I haven't mentioned that yet. Star Fox 2, which was an unreleased game. So I have to be really careful about opening this because we don't want to destroy it. It's so nice. I can't get the stupid thing. There's the box. Magazine. Woo! Got the controllers. Now right off the bat, that's a nice feeling controller. It looks just like it. It feels a little bit different though. Something about it is a little bit different. I think the L and the R, were they colored? I thought they were, maybe they weren't colored. You know what it is? I think the original one was like smooth and textured, smooth. This is textured. Ooh! But it comes with two! You get two controllers, which you didn't get with the NES one. I know this is much longer, the cord is much longer. I think the one that came in the NES class was only 2 feet. This is like 5 feet. So that's a plus. And you know, cables, stuff. We don't want any of this stuff. Just jeez, get out of here. Okay, there it is. About time I got to it. It's tiny, like you know. I mean, it's hard to see, you know, on TV. But it's like the size of your hand. It literally is the size of your hand. So, you know, that the reset button doesn't work, or eject, but you got power, reset. Well, that works. That's cool. So, you know, your controller's going here somehow. I don't know how they go in there. Oh, okay, just pull it out. I don't know why they did that. They made this door. I mean, I guess, you know, it's to have the original nostalgia of what it looked like, but I would have just rather preferred. I mean, I don't know. Who knows what. Everything hooks up, so I mean, I threw the box away. I mean, well, you know what's in this, so you got 20 plus games. I'm not really gonna showcase it much. I mean, everybody's seen plenty of videos, but let's go ahead and check out some games anyways over here. Okay, so we're over here at my TV. You can't see, but I have the SNES Classic hooked up right here. So I'm about to turn it on for the very first time. So now we're playing with power. Here we go. So right off the bat, I'm enjoying the music, I'm digging it. You got, you know, all the different languages, English, France, Netherlands, Italian. What is this? You let me know. You let me know. So here we go, English, yes, okay. Alright, so we got Contra 3, the Aliens War, we got Donkey Kong Country, we got Earthbound, take it! Scalpers, Earthbound on the SNES Classic. 80 bucks. 80 bucks I got this all for. Okay, we got some F-Zero action going on. Final Fantasy 3. I can finally play Final Fantasy 3. I know, I'm not a shrewd gamer until you've played Final Fantasy. But you know what? I played Phantasy Star when I grew up. I had a Sega Master System and Sega Genesis. And my friends across the street had Nintendo. And I used to go over and we'd play Final Fantasy 3 there. So it counts, right? It counts. Sorry if the lighting a little bit odd. You know, when you turn the TV on, everything gets kind of dim. Kirby Superstars. We got 8 games in 1. So I don't know what that's about, but that's kind of cool. Kirby's Dream Course. This is the best 2-player game. It's a great 2-player game. You gotta give it a try. Totally underrated game. So, Mega Man 10, that's another good one. We got Secret of Mana, which I love. It's one of my favorite RPGs of all time. All time. I know a lot of people wanted Chrono Trigger, jeez, on this classic edition, you know, which would have been nice, yes, you know, but I'm gonna go out on a limb. I might be the only one, you know, that feels this way, but I support Secret of Mana. It was just more nostalgic for me. I grew up with it, you know, so, yes, I played Chrono Trigger too, but this one I've played so many times, I've beaten it so much. We got Star Fox 2, yes! Now apparently you have to beat the first stage of Star Fox to play Star Fox 2. We got Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting. Got Castlevania 4, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Another one that I played on the Sega Genesis, which I played, it was Ghouls and Ghosts. This is the Super version. Everything's Super version with Nintendo. We got Super this, Super that. We got Super Mario Kart, which is another great Mario Kart. It's classic. Super Mario RPG Legend of the 7 Stars. Finally, I can actually play that and hopefully beat that game right there. It's another one I haven't played, and everyone said, gotta play the RPG game. Super Mario World, another super game. Super Metroid. I'm not even gonna complain. That's a fantastic game to have on this system. Super Punch Out. If there's one more super. So that's a good game. Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Bros. 2, back to Contra 3. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and pick one. Let's see. Do you know what? I gotta give it up to my Secret of Mana fans. I just want to hear that beginning. Turn it up a little bit. Here we go, composed by H.K. Kuta, 1993, in Square Company, limited alright, reserved. Best game. Look at that opening! So pixelated. Funny to see that, but it's fantastic. Apparently you can change the aspect ratio on this. I don't know if it's right now set up to 4:3. What's it for? Like CRT, TVs. So, but alright, let's you gotta hit the reset button. Quickly resets it. Apparently it saves somehow. Okay, suspend point list. You can pick, you can save data. Which no, I don't want to do that. So we're just gonna move on. Hit B that exit. Super Mario World. I'm gonna just present this for a little bit. This brings back all the memories. I love. Let me play. Do I have to read this song? Am I stuck in like a? Come on. Oh, cutscene. I didn't know they had cutscenes on this. Yeah! Come on. Alrighty, I am not doing good. Well, that's it, guys. Okay. Earthbound. Another great RPG, which I would never have expected Nintendo to put this on here. Nintendo's been very against, like, I don't know, something about Earthbound. Mother is the other series in Japan, which is just what they call it. But there's Mother 3 out there, which I don't know why they haven't brought that over here, which we want it, we all want it. You can emulate it, it's emulated. But this is basically a Nintendo emulator, so they can easily emulate it. The war against Gygus. Look at that. Oh, man. is impactful. Spoiler alert. This is like one of those games where it's like an odd RPG. It's not your traditional RPG. It's not set like a fantasy world. It's kind of like real world settings. It's really odd too. Strange humor. And you know what? A good reference to this is the new Golf Story game on the Nintendo Switch. It's a lot like this. Like same graphic style, same like manners and characters, and like the humor. The humor is exactly the same. So another great one. Let's continue on and move the train going. Mega Man 10. We got it. Now this is one of those series where I just never been able to beat. Just never beat it. So hard. So hard. To some of you it's easy, I know. That's interesting to see. Oh, I get it. It's Mega Man starting up. This is like what he's seeing starting up. I don't remember that. That's really cool. See, I love games like this. Just gets right into it. None of that, you know, background story stuff. We don't need that. Ah! Well, I am not doing good. I mean, pick it up if you'd like. You know, if you don't have all these games, you know, a lot of people do have their original SNES, and I sure don't. I mean, so if you don't have all these at home, I mean, it's a great, you know, great time to have. For 80 bucks, you get all this cool stuff and plenty of fun. So, anyways, back to me at the table. Well, that's it for today's episode of the SNES Classic Edition. For all you collectors out there, if you want this box, I mean, sure, it's here. The box is here. I mean, you can have it if you want. I don't really need it. Thank you for joining us today for another episode of Wormys Playhouse, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you again for another episode. We'll see you then. Bye. I'm gonna go paper. Get out of my shield. Table out of here and everything. Oh, real quick, inside, I didn't show it because I'm just too excited for the system. You get this little poster here, which is kind of cool. It shows you all the games that are on the system. Not as cool as the poster from the NES Classic Edition because it was just a cooler poster. It showed the actual console and stuff and the controllers. It was just much neater. I mean, it's just kind of cool. It's interesting, but, you know, it's kind of cool.